G'day and welcome back to LakeLand Vale. We are back on Farming Simulator 19 and we are back on Stevie's wonderful newly released map, LakeLand Vale. Right, before we kick off, hope you like the new advert we've got going for Simply Safe Mods. I'd just like to remind you that you can go to simplysafemods.com to get all your Farming Simulator 17 and 19 mods that are now going to be coming out. You're guaranteed of getting them direct from the author, and none of this rubbish by getting it from third parties who have edited anything out, all that sort of stuff. No malware, no shareware, no silly download sites. All you get is a raw basic file from the modder and a good direct download. So hit it up. Simply Safe Mods. Tell Jerry I sent you. All right, let's get back into it. Right, what we need to do today is we need to go off and do some seeding. So if we have a look at our map, field 2 and field 3 we now have cultivated. We've now put lime on it. We haven't ploughed field 3 in. That'll be the next cycle, but we've got lime on it. So what we need to do is we need to get that seeded. So we need to work out what we're going to put in the way of seed. I'm thinking at the moment what we might do, we've got some corn over in there, we've got some soybean in here, we've got wheat over here. I think what we might do is we might just put in, let me think about it. I'm going to put this as a grass field. I'm going to do number 2 as a surprise, they say. Number 2 is a grass field, and I think I might do field 3 as another soybean. That'll be what we do, because we need grass to support the sheep. Okay, we need to also get some soybeans because they're profitable, so we'll get that done. And then what we want to do is we want to buy one of these fields. We want to buy either field 6 or 11 or 20, 21, 22. 6 is probably the most likely with the cost of it, and that's going to be 612,000. So we need to do a bit of getting some crop in and getting some stuff done. Now there is something we have to do first. It's been pointed out by a couple of my subscribers and a couple of people on Discord that I still have not as yet got rid of those danged 4-legged things that are down over the back there somewhere on their own. And one of the good things is Stevie did put them out of the way, way back out of the way of the farm. And that's why I haven't done anything with them yet. But let's do that right now. So we're going to go in the garage. We're going to go down here. And we're going to find, maybe. No, they're not placeable. Right. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in the map and we're going to have to edit those things out. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that horse pen. But rest assured, there won't be any horses until we get rid of it. All right. So what are we going to do? We've got to go do some seeding. So let's run over here and we'll grab the Voltra and we'll probably use the Pronto. I think the Pronto is sitting in here somewhere. And we'll just go and get some seeding done. I'm worried I'm overworking the John Deeres a little bit at the moment, so that's why I'm going to grab this thing. Alright, let's take him out. There's the Pronto over there, right next to the shooter maker. Right, so I hope everyone is doing really well. We're enjoying our time here. Back on the wagon, so to speak, and bringing it out. Now, Stevie's been doing some teasing. He dropped a bit of a clue the other day saying that Lakeland is just part of a bigger scheme of things, basically. But he won't give us real indications of exactly what that is. So we're all sort of waiting to see what's going on. Speculation is there's going to be one of either one of his old maps from 15. What was it called again? Black Rock, I think it was. I can't remember. Or something akin to that coming out. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know for sure. Alright, so before we do anything else, we need to make sure we select the right seed, because I have this horrible penchant of starting out and rushing up and starting to sow my field, and all of a sudden realise that where I was going to sow wheat, I'm sowing canola or something, or even worse, potato or sugar beets. Alright, so we've got grass there. We're going to activate the seeder. I'm going to turn it on B, and we're going to drive this and seed the field. Now we're going to do it manually. We're not going to worry about getting a hired hand or anything, because we're just going to do it. It's a small field. So this one here, like I said, will be grass. This will support our sheep. so we can have plenty of grass stored up for the sheep. And the next field over, field 3, will be set for soybeans. So we'll do soybeans on that. Now, they're fairly profitable normally, the old soybean. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So we're going to just rotate the crops through, get the crops as we can, and then we'll keep an eye on the market and we'll sell them for the highest available profit. Alright, so as we're going through here, I do want to do a bit of a shout out as well. A big hello and thank you to DJ Cranky Pants. Daniel, or DJ as we know him, is our highest level Patreon, and I'd like to thank him very much. He's at the platinum level, or the what we call it, can't remember what we called it now, I think it was the Drake level, at $10 a month, and we're really gracious and humbled that he's doing that for us here at Duxola Gaming. And you too can support the channel in any way you like, whether it be $1 or up to whatever you like. I'm not asking for your entire incomes or anything else like that, or to go broke for sure, but if you wish to help support the channel, it would be graciously appreciated. Now, I do want to announce as well that we have 2 series going to be available for Patreons only, I should say. One of them, as we discussed in a previous video, is Western Australia. So that's our 4 times map. So our series that we had on Western Australia will continue as a Patreon only series. I may, after some period of time, release it to everyone else, but at this stage it will be a Patreon only for at least 4 to 5 months. Because I mean, these guys deserve to get something a little bit extra for helping support the channel. And secondly, there is going to be another series as well, but I'm not going to tell you anything about that because it's a secret. It's a secret. It might not, though, be Farming Simulator either. But anyway, so if you are considering becoming a patron, if you want to become a patron and help out, like I said, anything from $1 a month is what you pay, and it is not an obligation. As I said previously, I don't feel or think any less of those that do or don't. Obviously, I'm very gracious of those that do, and go out of my way to express my thanks to them, but otherwise I don't. Anyway, all right, let's stop the plugging. Let's continue on. Now, we've spoken about the fact that this terrain is so unflat. It's lovely, but what it does do is it obviously causes issues in regards to the time it takes to deal with things, but it may also cause problems with certain implements. Now, there's another map that I'm playing on at the moment that we're setting up for something else that's coming to the channel, and it's got the same sort of thing. It's got some undulations, probably more severe than what Stevie's got here on Lakeland, but it has caused problems with the combines. For instance, they'll go over the peak, and then all of a sudden they won't continue on with their harvest until halfway down the track or whatever else. So we do need to be conscious of that and aware of that. I'm pretty sure we won't have that problem here on Stevie's maps. I can't say I've ever noticed it previously with any of his maps, although I think it was Cherry Hill. Was it Cherry Hill? Pretty sure it was Cherry Hill for Farming Simulator 17. I apologise if I got the name wrong, Stevie, but it had some problems on a couple of fields there. There was one particular one near one of the grain bins, or the grain sell points, that was particularly harsh at the crest, and some of the combines missed that. But yeah, but I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. But just one thing you need to be cognizant of as you are actually driving around, to make sure that you don't have those sort of issues. Okay, so happily and merrily sowing the grass. Be lovely. We can sit out here for a couple of episodes and just watch the grass grow. Won't that be exciting? Really enjoy that. It's alright, I'm not going to do that to you. We will, however, be cutting it, and lovingly cutting it, mowing it, shearing it, tidying it up. Then we'll windrow it and collect it and lovingly put it in the silo. We'll give it to our sheep to munch on. But yeah, yes, I have got a problem with grass. It's okay. And no, not that sort of grass. All right, let's continue on with this. So for those of you who also aren't aware, and for any of you that are watching this episode and any of my series that don't have Farming Simulator 19, as of today, it is available for free. Yes, Farming Simulator 19 is free for anyone on the Epic launcher, on the Epic Games launcher. It's only the standard version. It's not the Platinum Edition. The Platinum Edition is not there and not available at this point in time. But I think it's for the next week. I think it's till about 6th or 7th of February. Farming Simulator 19 is free. So head on over, and if you don't already have it, and grab your copy so you can at least have a look at Farming Simulator 19. In a way, I think it's actually at the price it should have been when the game was released. I know that's going to upset some people, but that's how I feel. With all the debacle and the very poor release they had, I think they probably should have released it for nothing. But anyway, we'll see. We'll give them a chance to see how they go. No, I'm not softening towards them, but we'll see how they go. I've already spoken about what I think about the next version of Farming Sim, and I'm not going to recant on that or anything else. I stick to my guns firmly, but yeah, we'll just sort of see what happens. Hopefully they sort of wake up to themselves and fix a lot of the things that they've done wrong and that they could have done better. But between you and me, and don't tell anyone, I don't think they will. But anyway, all right, we'll continue on. I say that as I go into the diatribe anyway. It's all right. It's not going to be a rant. No rant warning. As much as I say that, I am still playing the game. I don't enjoy it anywhere near as much as 17, and hence that's why I don't play it as much. I enjoy elements of it. I certainly enjoy having a nice map. Like I'm enjoying this map from Stevie. I enjoyed Fenton Forest 4 and Fenton Forest. But it's just not drawing me the same way as Farming Simulator 17 did. And there are a lot of other people that have done that, and there are a lot of people that are still only playing Farming Simulator 17. They did so from the start. It's not as if they went to 19 and went back or anything else like that. There's a lot of them that did that as well. But there are a lot of people, and hence that's why Bullet Bill's new map he's releasing for FS17 is now available on simplysafemods.com. Is doing so well, and it's so popular. There are a lot of people that are still playing it, and it still has the best look, I think, of the game. I mean, this guy is pretty ordinary by comparison. Really is. Aiden Skybox and all the other stuff that's been in there is just fantastic. And again, it's modders showing giants how they should be doing things for the game. But anyway, all right, we'll move on. But yeah, it'll be free, so go get it. Better than paying for it. And if you feel like it, you can buy the DLCs. So what you can do is, I believe, is you'll be able to buy it from Epic. You should then be able to, I would imagine, buy the DLCs from either Epic when they're available, because I'm sure they're going to come on there and be available at some stage, or buy them from Giants themselves and then just install them into the game, which you can do the same as what you can do from Steam. You can buy the DLCs or anything from Giants website and apply them to your Steam version of the game. So, but anyway, all is good in that regard. So we'll just move along and just change subjects. So the other thing that's sort of in the news at the moment is this coronavirus and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to touch on that, but there's a lot of stuff flying around left, right, and centre for that. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this goes actually. But anyway, everyone just make sure you stay safe out there. And if you know people that have come back from China or Hong Kong, or you're planning on heading over there or whatever else, I know the Americans aren't really heading over there because I think they've put I don't think they've stopped travel entirely, but they've certainly got, what is it, a level 4 warning, which is like basically as if you're going to war or something, or it's extremely hazardous to health, something like that. But anyway, yeah, just keep safe. Certainly hope that no one has to deal with it. Unfortunately, we've today had some really hot weather again in Australia, down the eastern seaboard, and currently there's another really big bushfire around our nation's capital, Canberra, in the ACT, the Australian Capital Territory, and that very quickly was elevated up to emergency level, must evacuate. So again, thoughts and prayers for all those that are affected, all the fireys and the volunteers that are out there helping, all those families that are under threat in their homes and all that sort of stuff. We think of all of them, and we hope that certainly there's no lives lost in this fire. And speaking about that, I am planning on doing something in relation to raising some money for the New South Wales Fire Brigade and other agencies. I'm not going to announce anything per se as yet. It's all predicated on my internet connection being upgraded, but I am planning on doing something. I'm hoping to get a couple of the other YouTubers, the bigger YouTubers, involved in some way, shape or form, and we'll just see what comes of it. But keep your ear to the ground and keep watching the channel, because I hopefully can get your support and we can help make a little bit of difference to someone's lives as well, because it's been a terrible time since October last year here with bushfires, and it's having a devastating effect and flow-on effect, obviously, to all those that aren't actually directly affected by fires, businesses and farmers and all that sort of stuff, because the businesses that were buying their products and that are no longer there. They've been burnt to the ground, or there's a whole pile of other scenarios and that are impacted. So plus all our farmers are still going through a terrible drought, and this doesn't make it any easier. So yeah, so keep an ear out. We'll let you know via YouTube and Facebook and Discord what we're planning on doing, and all I do is I just hope you can come out and help support us. Not necessarily to give money or throw away anything like that, but at least just to give a helping hand or whatever else. But and just show people that there are supporting numbers no matter where you are in the world, and no matter what you're doing and what your hobby or career path or whatever else is, because some of these people really need just a little bit of a helping hand, not necessarily just financially, but just mentally as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Alright, so we've almost finished this field. There's one last run to do. Now what we might do, the next field, I might just put him on a hired hand to do the soybeans. And then what we might do is we might, I think I should be right to put a fertilizing level down. So we might go grab the fertilizer and do a coating of fertilizer over this field and field 3 as he's going through and sowing that, and that would be pretty much most of this episode dealt with, I believe. So yes, anyway, you will also note, hopefully you're still with us, we are debuting a new end title or end credits or end video for the channel. So if you can just check that out, let me know what you think, whether you like it or not, whatever else. The reality is that there's not many people that hang around here to this sort of length of the video, so you may not be there at all. But anyway, we'll just see how that pans out. But yeah, just let me know what you think anyway, even if you have to skip ahead. Alright, so we've got soybean selected. We're going to come up here, position ourselves. We'll get him lined up and started, and then we'll send the hired hand on his way. Get out of his way. Off he goes. Alright, very good. Right, we're going to run back over here, not too far to go, and we'll have to grab one of the John Deeres and see if we can get some fertilizer done. In fact, let's have a look first before we do that. want to just make sure. Right, so he's now been seeded. He's got fertilizer. He's not going to need it, so we're not going to worry about that. Needs the lime. I don't think there's much else really we can do for the moment, to be honest. So it's just a matter of doing this. We might go and have a look and see how our sheep are going. See if we've got our plumbing work being done yet. I'll go through here through the brush. Righto. Well, we've got some cleaning up to do. We've got some grass to pick up there. Still haven't progressed there. We still need some water there. In fact, let's have a look and see how our sheep are going. They're particularly thirsty. Cleanliness 97%. Productivity. They've got no productivity, and that's because of the fact they don't have water. Perhaps what we might do, we will. Let's buy a little Joskin's trailer. I think we're enough to buy one of those. Oh, don't want animal transport. I want animals here. There we go. A little Joskin. So we'll buy him. Alright. Now what we'll do is we'll go and grab one of the John Deere. We'll go and get the Joskin. And then we'll come back and find where we can pick up some water from. And we'll give the sheep some water. Alright. So 8400R it is. Down to the shop we go. Alright. So yeah, I've got to have a look and see. We could always get water out of the pool probably, but I don't think that's really ideal, driving the Joskin in through the pool. I don't think the old lady would be happy with doing that. So we have to find where we can get some water from. And admittedly, I haven't looked to see where I can get water from. So that was quite remiss of me, wasn't it? Alright. Here we are at the shop. There's that little Joskin. Alright, let's have a look-see. Alright. Now let's have a look at the map and see if we can find where the water is. Well, there's water down here. Maybe that's where I've got to go, down here. Okay. Well, let's go in there and see if we can find some water down there. Now, of course, someone's going to come up in the comments, hopefully, and say, "You're an idiot. It's here. This is where you go get your water." In fact, there might, knowing Stevie, there probably is a point of the water. In fact, is there? Have a quick look. Is there a water pump we can put in? P. Miscellaneous. Herbicide tank. There's, I think there's a water tank there, isn't there? If not, we can put a water tank in. That's what we'll do. Righto. Why didn't I think of that before? Right. Don't mind me. I'm an Aussie driving in America. The rules don't apply. Right. Oh, apologies for that. Yeah, there's no point having sheep if we can't give them the water and make them productive. So We'll head on up here and see if we can find some water. And then that'll be pretty much it, hopefully. If we can't find some water, well, that won't be it. We'll have to keep on searching. Alright, we're almost back at the farm. Alright, let's go in here and have a bit of a look-see and see what we can find. Surely there's got to be a water tank in here somewhere. There's water for the chooks. Oh, maybe at the windmill? Good chance. Hey, there we go. Alright, should have had a look, shouldn't we? Right. Worst thing is right next to the sheep. Well, I have never said that I am the most intelligent gamer, or the best gamer, or anything else like that. Maybe I could claim Alzheimer's. Maybe it's just Alzheimer's because I'm getting old. How's that work? I blame Alzheimer's. I would have remembered back in the day. Alright, let's go off here. I feed these sheepies some water, and then they'll be good to go for now anyway. And that will be it for this episode. Thanks so much for joining us. And of course, before we go anywhere else, let me just give one more plug to Jerry's Simply Safe mods. If you want a mod for Farming Simulator 17, Farming Simulator 19, you want to know where it's come from, you want to know it's direct from the author, you want to know it's not going to have malware, crapware, viruses, any other crap there, it's not going to be from a download site that's going to be dubious, then you need to take yourself to simplysafemods.com, and you will find great maps there like LakeLand Vale from Stevie for FS19. I think it's the Western Shore from Bullet Bill for Farming Simulator 17, and you'll find the Emerald Coast, I think it's called, from CCS 101, plus other stuff over there as well. So head on over there and have a look. And of course, while you're over there and having a look at that, don't forget to jump into our Discord. Join us on Discord. We have a lot of fun and merriment. Occasionally we have an intelligent conversation, although they're few and far between. And of course, don't forget to press that like button if you like the episode. If you didn't, that's okay. Chew on your boot. We don't mind. And of course, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing and press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when more videos are made available for the channel. And until next time, make sure you know where your water supplies are so you can feed your sheep. And until next time, this is Duck Sorley wishing you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where around the world. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you soon. See you again very soon back here at LakeLand Vale and Duck Sorley Gaming. See you later. Bye.